Hi everyone, this is a really big shout out to Belinda's community at the Eastside Yoga and Pilates studio, and it's an absolute joy for me to have this opportunity to introduce myself to you, who I am, what I do, and potentially how I might be able to help you if you are at that point in your life where you have something about yourself or your life that's going on that you've tried to change, or you're just ready to change and you are absolutely done with it and you are ready to get results. So my name is Kristen, and my absolute purpose for being here on the planet is to facilitate rapid transformation. Now that's a bit of a buzz thing that you've probably heard before, but really what I represent as a facilitator and a practitioner is moving you from where you are now to where you want to be in the shortest time possible with sustainable results and with as least discomfort, pain, suffering in that process of change as we can. And the modalities that I use for change absolutely facilitate in a way that is just so simple, it's so quick, it gets to the root, the absolute cause of what's creating your struggle, and then allows facilitation on the spot for change. So let me just share a little bit of insight very quickly on how it works. So if you think of yourself a little bit like an iceberg, and the 5% tip of the iceberg sitting here, and that's you experiencing your life and getting very frustrated with your results. It might be frustrated with yourself or frustrated with your results, or it could be certain patterns that keep showing up in your life. And you're trying your little heart out up here, using every bit of knowledge or different modalities up here that you are aware of to try and work out what's going on and get the change you're looking for. But what's actually driving you is beneath the waterline. And this stuff here runs on autopilot 95% of the time and is 1,000,000 times more powerful than what's sitting above here. Now, what's underneath that waterline is a combination of imbalances in your structural body that are potentially creating emotional issues for you, and it's a combination also of your energy body, which can create physical problems for you, and anything in between. But if you turn that iceberg now into a temple and think of yourself as the temple, and within that temple lies every single bit of data, information, history on you. And we're talking stuff that you have experienced in this lifetime. As you've gone through life, you experience things that shapes you. Your indoctrinations, culture indoctrinations, family indoctrinations, societal indoctrinations. You've also got your upbringing, so whatever your parents led you to believe about yourself and the world is in there. You've also got prenatal stuff that you have absorbed while you're in your mum's tummy that has been completely outside of your control. You've also got stuff that you've come in with as a soul, things that you have inherited, and also two things from past lives literally make up your database. And every single one of those components that's in your temple is influencing very unconsciously what you're experiencing above the waterline. So literally you're up here trying to micromanage the end result of all of this programming and all of these imbalances and all of this junk that you have collected along your physical path and your spiritual path that's now led you to where you are. So here's what I do, which is what I love about the work that I do. Nobody loves it more than me because of the change that it has created in my life. My journey's been over 25 years of learning and getting to a place where I knew so much, but I still didn't have the change that I was looking for. I was still stuck. And that made me continue to dig deeper and dig deeper and dig deeper until I found something that created change quickly, but also to help to get to the underlying root cause of what is creating what you're experiencing. Those things about yourself where you go, I just keep trying to fix this stuff. I know it's there. I don't know what it is, but I know it's there. I just need to be able to get to the core of it, and I know that my life will change. So I use modalities that very quickly go into your temple. You have a database in here that if we access this, It will absolutely reveal to us anything that we want to know. It does it through yes/no responses. I use kinesiology, which is muscle testing, to come in here and communicate. But the systems that I have offer up your database the greatest opportunities to tell us very clearly what's the underlying cause or reason or imbalances that are creating your mental issues, your emotional issues, your physical, your health, if you have hereditary illnesses, all of the information that, stuff that's been passed down through your family is lying in here. And so we very easily come in here and just access it. So when you come to me, you don't need to be going back over your past. You get to sit. Whatever work that you've done in the past to try and create change for yourself, park it. Through muscle testing, we're just going to go in here, we're going to ask your database, what's causing this here? It will lead us to exactly where we need to go, and the beautiful thing is that we can create change on the spot. If it's something that needs balancing, if it's an trapped emotion that needs releasing, or it's an inherited sickness that's been passed down, we can just release that on the spot, meaning quite organically, you will be able to experience change above the waterline. And change really is that easy. And I say to my clients, probably 15, 20 minutes into the session, are you actually having fun yet? And they go, wow, this stuff is just so easy. So I want to try and impress upon you that it really can be that easy. So if there's anything that I've shared with you today that inspires you to know a little bit more, please connect with me on social media, either of my social pages. You'll see a link to my website. And my business name is Kristen McKenzie Coaching and Consulting. On Facebook, I'm Kristen McKenzie Coaching, and on Insta I am as well. I'm sure Belinda will put a link so that you can just connect there, go onto my website, and you can have a little bit more of a dig around about who I am, what I do, how it works, but most importantly, why it works. So, as one of Belinda's valued community, I want to offer you something. So first sessions with me are always an hour. We need to spend time establishing what it is that you want, not spending time on your problems, talking about those to understand what you want to experience, what's the end result, and then for you to kind of find your flow with how I work and the systems that I use. Now that appointment normally is $200, but for you, for the rest of January and February, if you book an appointment, you pay for an appointment, and you attend your appointment anytime for the rest of January and into February, that rate for you will be $150. Now, if you have a family member or a friend, I would love to extend that offer to them as well. They just need to let me know when they book, who they've come through, and through Belinda's studio. So, thank you so much for allowing me to take just over 8 minutes of your time. It's been an absolute pleasure connecting with you. Nothing lights me up more than being able to create change for people and making that super simple, super fast. Because here's what I know, is that when you finally get what you want, when you finally get to be who you want to be, you start to experience the life that you want to experience. There's an incredible peace and certainty and joy that comes with that. And from that space, I know this to be true, that when we're happy and we're peaceful, we are just kinder people. We're more supportive, we're more empathic, we're more generous, and we're more reverent. And that's absolutely my purpose in this lifetime, is to try and help facilitate more of that in the world. So I hope to connect with you, and I would love to run a session with you, for you to experience it and to really start making some solid change for you in 2022. So I will look forward to hopefully connecting with you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now. Bye-bye.